today to go out and investigate anything, who should we go talk to right now when we're done with you guys?
Definitely Fern Gorchester at South Haven for sure.
South Haven.
We're here with Fern.
I'm Fern Gorchester. I'm the proud owner of South Haven, and we're all in here. Dave and Joe and Oscar and Lexi and Jason, okay. We're going to look at my house and see if we can find anybody around.
Fantastic.
And the house was built in the 1800s, and it's a very old house.
Do you know exactly what year it was built?
Yeah, it's on the front of the house.
Okay.
1870-something.
Okay.
1860-something, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so Jordan from the Chamber and Leslie from the Historical Museum said this is definitely a place we need to check out to make contact with Fern Gorchester.
Right.
There's a lot of stories coming out of that South Haven winery. So that's how we wound up here.
Our South Haven Winery is now a museum.
Which is the building next door, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So right now we're in your home.
You're in the main house,
Okay.
South Haven. The reason it's
You
called...
don't live in this house.
I don't live here.
Okay.
The reason the name is South Haven is that people bought this place in the 40s. They named it. And when we bought it, we decided, why change it? And we have the sign that says South Haven.
Got it.
So that's why it's spelled the way it is, and that's...
And you save money on a sign.
Yeah. Okay, come on in. This is the kitchen, the living room. Okay, we'll go into the dining room.
All right. So we're here in
I'm
the
already
dining.
feeling stuff.
Yeah, we're starting to feel.
By the piano or
The organ.
in that corner, that whole section. I'm starting to. It's coming to me right now. In here.
Because you will. All right.
Yeah, Joe and I both feel energies. So
This is bathroom, and this was a storage unit.
Whoa, it's coming to me. Look, you see that?
Oh, your hair's standing up.
Yeah, I'm feeling it like crazy in here.
And
Yeah.
we made a bathroom out of this. It was nothing.
okay. Very cool.
Nothing in there. Probably spiders.
So when was the last time somebody lived in this house?
Well, it's been a while. It's been a while.
It's moving.
I'm
from us.
doing...
It's in here.
Okay, this is the parlor. I call that the music room because it does have another organ in there.
Who's that in the picture?
That's my uncle.
Oh wow. It's a very old house. A lot of old things in it. There's some 8-track tapes here.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of going away a little bit, you know. Right away, as soon as we came in, I think a little feel, but it was towards that organ. That sounds like whoa.
It's upstairs.
Yeah.
It's definitely upstairs.
And then-
Yeah.
Everybody.
Oh yeah.
So we are now heading up the stairs.
Pictures fell down.
Oh wow, there's some.
She has no glass. And
You look just like her. That's crazy.
Some old pictures on the walls here.
It's definitely you feel it here too.
This is
Yeah.
my grandmother. That's Bill's grandparents. This is a picture of the people that owned it that we bought it from. Those are the Ecklers. That's my uncle who was in World War I. This picture didn't fall.
So these pictures fall off the walls periodically?
No, never.
Oh, okay.
And she said that the wire wasn't broken and the nail was out of the wall.
And
This broke. I don't know what that is.
the nails are on an angle, so it's not like it's even going to turn. And, you know.
Well, oh no, the nails stayed in. I'm sorry. The nails stayed in the wall, but they fell down, and the wire has not been broken.
What I'm saying though, this is on an angle, so it's not like it's even going to bend it because
It's been
it
there
can't.
for years,
So
years
yeah.
and years and years.
Kind of lift and fall.
Yeah.
It had to have lifted and fallen.
Listeners, we'll place photos on our website of what we're seeing here at
So-
South Haven.
What do you call this house? Like what is
South Haven.
Just
South
the
Haven.
South Haven house? Okay. All right, shall we go upstairs?
Oh, absolutely.
Fantastic.
This is where the action is. These are the people that named it South Haven.
What was it called before South Haven?
I don't know. Probably just the Schaedler Winery or Schaedler's.
Gotcha. Just got a weird ringing in my ears.
Because, well, you're going to find more of it as you go up.
Okay, we're going to head up the stairs now.
I can't deal with the ceiling.
Okay,
I have nothing.
coming
Upstairs.
up the stairs, top of the stairs. Pretty strong up here. Oh wow, there's like a little recessed area. The right side.
Whoa, this is cool.
Oh, whoa. Super strong in here. Oh, I just walked through a spider web. That feels nice. There's a tiniest little old television here. It's like one of those televisions that people would use like way back in the early 70s to like watch a sports game on. So there's kind of a presence throughout the whole house. Like just a general energy throughout the whole space. So does anyone stay in this house ever?
Occasionally, we have an overflow at my house.
Gotcha.
Not often.
So what are some of the stories that come out of here?
Well, the EMT went in this room, heard laughing.
Okay.
Walked in that room, said it was so cold she couldn't go in.
Oh. So the kids' room, the one that Joe called the kids' room. That's
I call it the midget room.
the midget room. Okay. So this room
is where
had
the
laughter.
Yeah, this is where she actually went in and heard laughter. You can call her
Okay.
and verify if you want.
Have you ever experienced
No.
anything personally?
And I'm into this kind of stuff, and I'm
Yeah.
waiting. So I said,
Yeah.
I'm going to sleep here.
Yeah.
Now, there was someone, which room was it that they slept in? And they heard noises, and they came out, and they actually saw something.
Wow.
In this hallway here?
I'm not sure it was upper level. I think it was in this room they were in. I saw them right here. And they screamed, I know that. Because they told me about it the next day.
Now, who do they think is... I missed the child.
We have no idea.
Really?
I don't know.
Huh.
Heard rumors that there had been a suicide here. Who knows? I don't know. I can't verify it.
Right. Wow.
I don't know.
So we have a sighting of an apparition of a person. We have
Actual,
a little child laughing in this room.
no. Just children laughter.
Children laughter. Gotcha.
No children.
No sightings of children.
sightings,
Which
just
I don't know
laughter.
what's creepier. Just the
And
laughter?
that room
or...
was cold.
What I got, I went in here, I just felt children right away. Like
You
when
did?
when I was in here, there's the two bedrooms to the south. I started feeling it in that bedroom right here, but the last one, I felt a female. I actually smelled perfume, and I saw something on the side of my eye. I swear to you.
Well, I'll tell you what. My grandson was here before he was married.
Mm-hmm.
And Lindsay took a picture. The first picture she took had a light to the left of his head. She took another one to make sure she got it, and there was no light. So that would have been between those two rooms.
Okay, so yes, the first one that
The south, the end south and the end north, yeah.
yes. Okay.
Wow.
I don't know if there was
In that south bedroom.
yes.
Well, let's go up there and
Yes.
see.
Yeah, and I literally I saw some of the peripheral vision.
It is a beautiful, beautiful home.
Will be when we get it done,
Oh, well,
redone.
Right.
I have a little help here and a little help there, but nobody actually. I told my family, come on, we'll have a weekend party and you're all going to work.
right. Yeah.
They want to.
Whenever you'd like to stop, please just let us know.
We created this bathroom. I had a leak, so we're not using the tub. And that's where we had to dig up the floor to find out what was happening.
Find any cool things under the floorboards?
No, nothing.
Stacks of gold coins?
Don't I wish? Somebody mentioned that there was something outside, so they came with a metal detector. Nothing.
All right.
Oh, there were rumors there was something buried up there?
Yeah, I don't think so.
We were just talking about that when we were talking with Leslie, that there were rumors on the island of...
Well, there's all kinds of rumors.
Yeah. Yeah, buried treasure. So there's definitely sections of the house like where I'm like, whoa. I'm not getting a crazy feeling where it's like like I'm like everything's like my hairs are standing up, like oh my god, it's coming to me. There's a presence in the whole house. It moves from us.
I bet this place is crazy at night.
Yes, that's
Probably in
yes.
the attic.
Yeah,
There's a chain.
cool. Well,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
look at so now I'm talking about it. Now it's coming
Yeah,
again.
you're all goosed
But
up.
all right. So came in kitchen like a little bit. We went up that the organ over there. Then as we're walking in, I kind of felt it was in that living room over here, and started coming up the stairs. I just felt like little kids, and there's like a presence in there. But when I really started kind of feeling it, this bedroom over here, I felt it was the most in this bedroom. I saw like it's almost like beveled air and like a kind of like a shadow, kind of like a whew, and I smelled a female perfume.
Has anyone else ever talked of anything like that?
No.
Here?
No, nobody's ever been here. Just the sightings that I've told you about and the orb over my grandson's head.
Got it.
It's definitely still in
There were a few people who were scared and they left.
No kidding.
Yeah, they were frightened.
You see this? It's just still in this room right now. You see how
then
much that is?
They're moving around?
Yeah. Well, see
I
right.
mean, or do they live in each? Oh, yeah. Oh, my
It's-
God, he's
it's
got
him.
hard,
So
yeah.
it's
Is there a
really
reason that
much
the rooms
in
are
here right
numbered?
now.
Yes, because the people that had this before we bought it, this was a bed and breakfast, a rooming house.
Okay.
So they let people live in room 1, 2, whatever the
Gotcha.
numbers
So it was like a
are.
boarding house,
Yeah,
basically.
and then across in the winery, they made that into a motel.
Gotcha.
Love the history.
Now it's kind of empty. Not that it kind of almost comes at us, and it kind of hides from us.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not a. It's not a
something
bad.
that I have to tell you. See this empty space?
Yeah, I was looking at that. Did it fall or?
My friend was cleaning up the top of the dresser. She started to wash the mirror, and the whole mirror shattered. She didn't touch it. She didn't touch this. She didn't touch nothing. Just exploded.
It's weird.
Something didn't want her cleaning the mirror.
No, and this
Apparently,
one never had a mirror.
It's funny. Like I actually was looking at that. I'm like, I wonder. Cause sometimes attachments with furniture and but it's like glass. It's almost like crystal, so it amplifies. I don't know if it's a window or a portal. Same thing with mirrors. I noticed.
There's part of it, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, broken.
Yeah. I noticed a lot of rooms that have a lot of mirrors and mirrors facing each other. Sometimes it's more. I don't know. It might have something to do with that. But whatever is in here, it's good. It's not bad, you know.
Yeah. Oh, I understand.
And it's but right now it's kind of curious and it's kind of checking us out and then it goes and that's why I kind of felt it kind of
Almost
going
like the way
away
a
from
child
it.
would. Like kind of get the sense of you. Kind
Yeah,
of
yeah,
back
child
off.
dog, yeah.
Anything in the closet?
Not really.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah, not really. But this, so far, this is the most, I guess, like the haunted
Is this
or the
where
energy.
you smelled the
Yes,
whiff of
right.
perfume?
Right here. Right as I walked past,
Oh, interesting.
I actually saw like it was almost like a bubbled air, like orb, like a, and right at when I looked, I smelt perfume,
That's amazing.
Interesting.
and I don't smell anything anymore. You know, I don't know. Well, maybe there is perfume in here. I don't smell it
No,
anymore.
there hasn't been anyone with perfume in here.
And that's weird. Yeah. It's kind of cool.
Love it.
Anything in the north bedroom?
See how it kind of comes and goes.
Yes, I see. Do these things travel? And do they go from room to room?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Just like
They
us.
just walk
Like
around.
us. Yeah.
All right, so then Sharon just found it in 2 rooms. I don't know if she came on the upper level or not.
Oh, really?
She's an EMT.
Oh, yeah. For your friend that came.
Yeah.
Oh, which 2 rooms did you?
The midget room
Okay.
and the very end room on the right.
Okay.
Whether she came up here or not, I don't know.
Yeah, and they do travel. It's almost I almost think that they almost kind of feed off our energy too. Different thoughts, different beliefs. You know, we're just in different dimensions. They're in a deeper dimension than we are.
Well, I have another story. A friend of ours had a daughter who was getting married. Her mother was in this room.
Mm-hmm. It's the north bedroom.
Beth was in this room. The honeymoon room was what I call it.
One of the south bedrooms.
She was cleaning that, and I was downstairs washing the floor, kitchen floor. She came downstairs, Beth came downstairs and said, "Didn't you hear me?" And we said, "What?" And she said, "I was cleaning this room because this is where her future in-laws were going to stay. We had the wedding party here. This is when the house would look really great." The door slammed. It locked. She couldn't get out. Her mother, who was in here cleaning, didn't hear her. I'm downstairs in the kitchen. Nothing.
And she was yelling for help?
Yelling for help.
Oh, wow.
She crawled out of the transom.
The space above the door, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And came out. She's tall, fortunately. She maybe stood on a chair, but she was slender. She went through the transom, turned the handle, and the door opened.
Oh, wow.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Isn't that a weird
is
one?
Intense. I don't know what I would have done.
Well, she had the foresight to crawl out of the transom.
Wow. How great.
And you're the tallest one here, so you can pull the chain.
Yeah, so Fern is going to allow us to enter the attic.
I don't know if it.
Yeah, but it comes down the stairs.
So Joe's pulling the chain on that. Are the stairs, are you sure? I don't know, Joe.
It hasn't been there.
Maybe we shouldn't.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
I
kind
don't know
of
if that's going
warped.
to go up.
That's
I mean,
warped.
Go back up.
Right, it's warped
I
into
see.
place.
Yeah,
You
I
might
see.
damage that trim.
And it's not even just damaging.
I'm not
it's,
worried about the trim. It can be
If,
replaced. It's nothing but
the problem is
Lowe's has a lot of that
it's
stuff.
going to be stuck down, you know?
Yeah, they
We might
hasn't
not
been
be able to
opened
get
in
it
a
back
while.
up.
Okay, try one little
Uh,
thing.
Joe, I don't know.
Okay, we got it.
Okay, just a little bit.
Is that okay?
And,
Sure, I'm fine.
and it actually just went. I didn't do it that hard.
No, I know. Well, I've been up there, but I haven't felt anything or seen anything.
Be careful in case.
Oh, God. Joe, it's buckling. It's
No, it's not. Try it one more time. Where's it?
Here we go.
There.
Because we gotta kind of.
It's free. And
I-
there should be steps that come down.
Yo, watch this. I can't go.
So
Unless the
we're
steps
trying to
are-
open the attic
Unless the
access
steps are wide.
point.
Can you see if the steps are
Oscar, what do you see?
askew?
I see the ladder.
Can you see the ladder up there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the ladder's right here.
Yeah, the problem
It's straight,
Straight. So
but we're stuck.
I don't even know if it just stuck.
What's going on? Just trying to go there.
Yeah, Fern allowed us access to the.
Yeah. Here we go. Maybe we'll just leave it just so.
all right.
You know what I mean?
We tried.
Were we able to get in there?
It's there's for some reason there's a stopping point right there.
I'll do this, so just in case an animal or which I think it'd be fine.
There you go, fitting it back into place.
Right? Just secure it.
I wish you could.
There we go.
It's okay.
Fern said, "I wish you guys could have gotten up there."
There's
Thank
something
you.
up there holding it closed.
Yeah, exactly. Something's pulling from the other
The
side.
only thing I saw, but there's something with glowing red eyes.
That would be crazy.
Wow.
Wow.
But I feel it everywhere. I feel it the most in these two rooms, for upstairs and the smaller room. But from a scale to least to most, the children's room, this would be second, and then third being the most. That's
So
the
this
corner
would
room
be
where
top,
yeah,
middle,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
least.
Dave, what have you been?
I
feeling?
concur with about that. I haven't been getting any super strong feelings in here just because it is daytime. There's lights pouring in through the windows and stuff. So I think whatever is
But you
here
do
is.
pinpoint the same.
Yeah, you
areas
can
as Joe
definitely
did.
feel this part of the house has got stuff going on.
And-
The second
and-
floor, especially.
Wow.
The funny thing is, it's the same spots you kind of feel it. If you were to look up, that's where this room would be. Just remember, like that parlor, like when we walked in, I don't know if it has something to do with just not even having floors and just have like a giant tube. It's just going to be, or a cylinder. It's the same spot, you know?
I really don't know what was on the east side of the island when this house was built. Mm-hmm. I know that there were Indian mounds by the Kelly Mansion.
Mm. Oh yeah, I wasn't even thinking about Indians actually or anything. I'm kind of not getting the Native American feel here. I feel like kids over here, a male, and then definitely for 100% female in here.
You had perfume smell in there.
Yeah, and I just get that perfume.
I'm looking for the third picture.
Yeah, those are interesting photos, interesting pictures. What are
I
they?
bought these
France?
about 20 years ago.
A little gargoyle in it. It's cool.
And there's the other one, but there was a third one. I don't know where it is. And it's gone, it's gone. The nail is there. But the picture's
It's cool.
gone. I like them.
Yeah, a little bit France, right? It looks like France.
France,
Yeah, it's cool.
Nice. Any
Okay,
other?
neat.
Oh yeah, definitely. Any other stories you'd like to share, or?
No, not really. Not everybody told us what they were experiencing, except what I've already mentioned. Maybe there were things happening that nobody mentioned.
True. A lot of times people think I'm not going to say anything; they're going to think I'm crazy, so they don't say anything.
Yeah.
We tell everything, so
Yeah, and it
sometimes too much.
to actually feel in the day, that means it's very active. Because it's
true.
Me, like a lot of strong experience. I mostly
Your arms are normal.
yeah.
I saw him.
Yes.
His arm.
It was
prickle.
crazy, right? Yeah.
That's the word, prickle. Goosebumps, yeah.
Hair standing on
It's
Hair
the
standing on
hairs.
it.
They're almost like little antennas. You know, it's weird.
Now, I don't know whether there's anything in the winery or not. You can take a look in there.
Oh, cool.
Because I think the winery, they were built just a few years from each other.
I would, yeah.
Okay.
If you allow, that's thank
fine.
you so much.
Okay.
So we're going to head back downstairs now.
I kind of want to go back down to that room because I kind of feel it's still there right now.
Okay.
Did you go back? You want to go back the back stairwell and see if there's anything there?
Sure.
Because we came up the front stairwell and there's the back stairwell.
Yeah.
Right there.
I know it's kind of
So
cool
we're
getting
gonna take the
people's
back way.
perspectives also too on what they feel.
I would love to spend the night here.
Now, if you kids want to stay here, you can stay here. Bring your own bed packs and sheets or whatever you need. You get a crew, we'll get this place ship shape.
That's cool.
Thank you for the offer.
I really didn't get too much over
Okay,
there.
I thought maybe perhaps since
The
back bedroom was.
and I'm not getting so much.
It's mainly back there.
So we're going through a parlor.
See, I'm
And-
feeling it over here already.
This is for Halloween. My friend makes ghosts.
I was wondering if those were ghosts. I
And
love
she
it.
has a little cauldron. And the ghosts flatter and flutter. And
That's
they're
cool.
wonderful.
That's
They're so cute.
It's got to be a fun
Out in the
time
front
for
yard.
Halloween and on the island. That's got to be really cool.
I didn't really know that South Haven was. That so many people knew about my ghosts here.
It's got
I-
quite a reputation. Yes, yes.
Most people have not been here,
Well, then that
so it had to be word of mouth.
What's back here? Wow.
The basement.
I was going to ask if there's a basement.
We're going to scary
Yeah, well, I don't know. It's pretty rickety.
Whoa, David. Okay, let's go.
Joe,
Be very careful. Go sideways.
I was in Mexico and I was walking on a bridge. There was crocodiles, and I broke through. And I caught myself. So I'm very.
Be
afraid
very
of,
careful.
so obviously the foundation that is limestone, is that correct?
Limestone, yes.
Limestone foundation. Very steep. So I'm going to try to describe it to the listeners.
wow.
And there are a couple wineries
Oh.
out there. wine cellars.
Wines. Oh, so are they like sub basements to the basement?
No, they're just adjacent on the north side.
I see.
I'm not going
Okay.
down.
No. I'll be right back. Thank you. So making my way down the stairs, extremely steep, but very solid.
Oh my god.
Fern, you don't have to worry about the stairs. The stairs are solid.
Oh
They
my
are
God.
solid.
I am getting lit up right now.
Looks like the basement from Ash versus Evil Dead.
Dude.
Have you seen the
getting
show?
it so
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
My whole.
Doesn't it look like
dude,
it? It's even got the doorway.
Look at my whole body.
All right, wait, don't. I want to try to get a flashlight going.
Here, wait, I got.
There you go. Listeners, don't mind dead air. I apologize. We're just trying to get our bearings.
Okay.
We're not expecting that. Wow. Okay, so she said there's a few wineries down here. They would be wine, I guess, making rooms. I'm assuming this is one of them that was functional at one point. Wow.
Go back up.
You're going back up already?
Yeah, it's this room right here. It was completely in here, and that back section, and which the front room area, which and then upstairs. So it's that whole.
So it's that whole pillar.
Yes.
The pillar theory.
Yes.
Something just touched my head.
Something touched your head.
Something touched my head.
Talk.
I just felt like a little tick at the top of my head. Like I assumed I was hitting like a pull
Nothing.
string.
There's nothing here.
There's nothing here.
Not even cobwebs are hanging down or
No,
anything.
There's no bugs down here.
So you just got touched.
something just touched me on the head. Something just like a little knock on my head.
Excellent. Look at this old.
And now I'm getting like the
Boiler.
crawlies.
It just kind of feels like it comes and it goes, but when we're all together, that's when it's kind of going. So I don't know if it's too much of us. It's kind of.
So I mean, how do you feel that you just got touched? That doesn't happen to you.
That doesn't happen very often, but it was definitely something. I mean, I suppose it could have been a fly or something that landed on me, but I don't see any bugs. I mean, we just opened up. This basement's probably been shut for 5 years before anyone's come down here. Nobody's come down here recently. Like, at least not like. So any bugs that were down here are probably dead by now. Like, as far as flies and stuff go.
Let's see what's in here.
I'm not. Yeah, I don't want to open that door.
I kind of want to open that door. Why is it all sweaty? That door's all sweaty.
Don't let it fall over, please.
Okay, ready?
Okay.
We're opening up this creepy door.
It's just the there's the
storm.
back stairs,
So it's the storm shelter.
but there's like a root cellar.
Feel anything back there?
Awesome. I wish I had my real camera down here.
I don't know, like, I just kind of like a weird vibe when I started coming over, but it's like.
Oh
So
yeah.
Dave got tapped on the head.
Yeah, that was like because I barely even like paid any attention to it because I was walking over here, something like kind of brushed against the top of my head, my hair, and then like I kept on walking, taking pictures, and I'm like, oh, it's probably just a pull string that brushed against my head, and then I looked, I'm like, no pull string.
God, I wish that would happen to me. Come on. Very, very cool. And yes, Dave, this definitely does look like Ash vs. Evil Dead.
Doesn't it?
It's so crazy. Wow.
That's the first thing I thought when I saw this archway.
Wait, is this the... Oh my God, this is the taser.
It is the taser.
I'm fingering the flashlight trying to turn it off. I could have thrown the taser.
Oh, hey, did we even see this?
Yes. This is the kind of older... She said it's a winery. There's a few winery rooms down here. It kind of looks like a murder room here.
It is. It is a murder room.
Did we turn anything down here that we shouldn't have? Turn on any lights?
I don't think so.
I mean, just the limestone and energy with limestone. That's the whole foundation of this house.
I think that has a lot to do with it, channeling it and keeping
The
it
limestone.
here.
Right, right. The old stone tape theory, where building materials actually either produce or contain paranormal activity. I'm right here. Just closing the door.
I want to tell Fern about my experience.
Yes, absolutely. I was just locking. Yes, I did. I locked it and I turned off the light.
Something happened to me in the basement.
Oh, what happened to you?
So I was walking towards the boilers in the back of the basement, and as I was walking, I felt something brush against my head. felt like a fly landing on me or something like that. What I assumed what it was like a pull string that, from a light that touched my head. So I took a few more steps to take the picture I was about to take, and I turned back around, and there was no pull string there. Something flicked me in the head.
Whoa.
Yeah.
But yeah, something flicked them in the head.
Something. Can you feel any of this?
Nothing.
I feel nothing.
So me and you are the same.
We're the same.
Oscar is the same as us. It's
Are
these
you
two, definitely.
devoutly religious?
No.
Okay.
I got a question though.
What was your theory?
That's. I mean,
No,
a lot of
I'm
times
not.
when people tell me they're religious, that's one of the reasons why they can't feel.
So I think I was gonna wait to even say this off air and all that, but I feel a lot of people do feel. They just feel in different ways, And with you, I'm like, dude, she feels. I do dream stuff a lot. Like
I don't dream anything. I've been waiting for dreams.
Yeah.
And they don't come.
I don't know, because there's like a lot of people. I'm like, they feel.
He's trying to convince me that I feel as well. It's just in a different.
I don't know.
A different.
I feel you do.
I have washed clothes in the ringer washer. There are 3 ringer washers down there.
Down there.
Yeah.
I washed linens and I dragged them up those steps and hung them on all the lines out there when we had a bed and breakfast.
Wow.
And didn't feel a thing. There was a young man who stayed the winter.
But it's
He did, and his bedroom was down in that far end.
Are you serious?
Nothing. Yeah.
Wow.
And he didn't say anything.
because
He stayed in the parlor, and he put stuff over the windows and lit the fireplace, and the breeze just blew everything. So, but he stayed there all winter. He didn't see anything. He didn't feel anything, and he lived there.
It must take a certain. It's a certain type
It's
of
a
person.
certain person.
But I mean, do you see how everyone feels it in different ways?
I see how you react. You mean your arms?
Yeah. But how I react to that, other people might just be like, I feel like something's behind me, or and just everyone, they feel it different. It's almost like everyone has different gifts. Some people could jump higher, some people could run fast. It's like there's just
I understand
different
that
ways.
totally.
I'm like Jay. I think he feels there's something blocking it out. I feel
What
like
do we have that's blocking us out?
I don't know what it is. I wish sometimes I could let it go, whatever it is, so I could feel, but it just doesn't
wish I
happen for
could
me.
too.
No, what's interesting is my daughter could sense it. My
Really?
mom could sense it. Her mom, it's the females on my mother's side sense this stuff. My father's line, nothing. The males, nothing.
But maybe it's just something like in a gene. Maybe it's it's there, but it's not completely working or something. Did anybody in your family ever that felt anything, or maybe they didn't talk about it?
I had a great aunt who sensed things.
Dave just comes in like a bull in a china shop, this guy. We're wrapping up the conversation in Fern's home at this point. Now we're going to walk next door to the actual winery museum. Is
It's
that
a
correct?
museum now. It was originally it was a working winery.
It was a working winery.
It was a working winery. I don't know what the interim was, but it eventually turned into a motel.
Okay, wow.
You'll see it when you go in there.
Great. So Fern suggested we walk over there and see if we could scare anything up over there. Okay, we are next door in the winery building. Fern, what was the date again? I'm sorry, on this 70s, I think 3.
8, 73, 77,
It said 1873 on the building.
then 74, I think.
So
It's
this
on the
was a
front
year.
of the building.
Okay, we'll check that out. So this is where, now South Haven wine that's what they called it. This is where it was produced here in this building.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they had ropes, put their barrels up there,
Up in the attic area.
up in the attic area. And they have a wine cellar under this,
Okay.
where the cellar doors are on both sides
Okay.
of the winery.
Wow. So that's where the wine casks used to be up there.
They used to haul them up there. And what they did downstairs, I don't know.
I don't know.
When we bought this place, the woman had started collecting newspapers, and there were newspapers up to the ceiling, and there were raccoons. I don't know.
Oh, no.
So we left the radio on. We'd be here on weekends. We'd leave the radio on, high volume, and the raccoon and a talk show. Whoever was talking on a talk show, 24 hours, and it went on and on and on. The raccoons left.
Oh, it's
So we figured the solution is to turn on a talk show and leave it on.
Absolutely. See, it does rot your brain, folks.
So then we had to clear out, it was a mess. We had to clear out all the newspapers that had coming down the wall. So we had several kids, and we had to put a tarp outside because raccoons will come back to where they were born.
Right.
So you put tarps out, and you put your pickup truck, and you put tarps in the pickup truck, and you take a shovel, and you start shoveling everything out.
Wow.
And it took us about 2 years to do that.
2 years.
It was a horrible experience.
Well, I mean, it looks great now. It's very welcoming. It's very clean. It's an awesome place. So are you guys receiving any feelings so far here in the winery?
Honestly, right now, I'm really not getting too much.
What did you find in the back room?
Lexi, she's talking to you.
What did you find in the back room, Lexi?
Well,
My
when I was
paintings.
walking through that door, it felt like the air went from thin to extremely thick. Like I just walked through a veil, basically.
Could it have been my paintings?
Maybe.
I was actually going to ask you,
What?
that back room, I felt a little bit, but I was drawn to those paintings over there. And I'm like, it was something with the paintings. It's weird.
I did those.
It's probably your energy.
I'm gonna check those
I
out.
don't like the hat on the clown. I don't have my oils here.
I would like to go check those out really quickly.
Yeah, no, that's the only thing. So I'm like, I didn't feel so much in there, but there was like the most here. But then I walked the paintings, and I'm like, I was just drawn to them. I don't know why.
Just so
but
listeners
it
know,
was like a ghost feeling. It was just a ghost.
Joe is way up in the attic, and he's talking down to us. I hope. I'm watching the levels on this Tascam. It seems to have picked up, but I would like to see her paintings.
I'd
Yeah,
like to
I
see
saw-
Joe fall through the ceiling.
I would like to see that too. No.
Right
Oh,
away.
cool.
I was wondering about that, and also this. The 60s book. It's cool. I was like, oh.
Now, I have a coil of my mother's hair, I think, in his trunk.
Wow.
And my father's curacoa gloves that he brought from Russia.
Wow.
So those things might possibly be in the trunk. I don't think they traveled to the United States on a boat.
Yeah.
The hair and the...
My mom's family came from Ukraine on the boat.
Golly.
So how long ago did you paint these paintings?
Oh, I don't know. It's an ongoing thing I started about 25 years ago.
Okay.
And I have paintings at home, too.
That one's cool. I like that one. Father and baby.
Yeah. And I brought them here because I thought, well, I'll touch them up, and I never did.
That's cool.
Do you feel anything back here, Joe? Lexi had mentioned
for some reason, it's just kind of like the paintings and like I don't know what that book is.
This is an address book.
I just,
It's very old.
it's great, Fern. It's awesome. Just awesome. Well, we
we
entered a
actually,
room of all these old, ancient glass bottles, medicinal bottles, whiskey bottles, Coke bottles, various vials, just from probably
Actual bottles of booze.
old bottles of booze as well. One so old that the bottle, still containing the booze, melted out of shape. Never seen that before.
I think she
And
said
this
that's
is-
how the bottle is made because, like, you can see it's
Armagnac? Is it some sort of a cognac?
I don't know.
It's in French, I think. Pretty neat. But what a cool place. Fern is just the greatest. No very strong feelings here though.
Oh, yeah.
Aside from what Lexi
there's also
felt.
mermaids though too, so they're.
That's a nice house.
All sorts of old farming equipment and winemaking equipment. Are you picking up anything here, Dave?
Not really. Not in the building here.
Definitely stronger in the house itself.
Yeah. And I got flicked in the head.
And you got flicked in the head. Fern, we want to thank you for your openness and honesty and just making us feel welcome.
You're very welcome.
This was really great. Definitely, they were right to come see you. And how that rumor got out there on the island that there's ghosts here, I don't know, but
It
the house
was a
was
well-kept
definitely
secret for a long time, and I guess people talk.
Wow.
Because we didn't advertise
Yeah, not a lot of people.
Your other guests.
our other guests, our wandering guests. No, we didn't do that.
Well, Fern, thank you very much.
You're welcome. I'm glad to have met all of you. You're
Likewise.
a bunch of wonderful guys.
Oh, thank you.
And one lady.
And one
Lexi.
lady.
Okay.
Thank you, listeners. I think we're going to bring this episode to a close. Supernatural Occurrence Studies podcast, reporting live from the South Haven Winery property on Kelly's Island, Ohio. Oscar, take us home.